This video can change the trajectory of your life, just as the principle has helped me change mine for the better. First and foremost, what it means to take radical action. Before we do jump into the topic, my name is Noel Benuelos, and I did just end a long-term relationship about 3 months ago. Now, during that process, I've been able to take a lot of self-belief and reflection in terms of who I want to be. And that is why right now I'm recording my very first video with an iPhone 12, no fancy equipment, and I'm out here living in Colombia. So the very first thing I want to talk to you about is what it means to take radical action. Radical action is always going to be the biggest lever towards whatever it is that you're looking to achieve, regardless of what that is. That could be finances, right? Whether that means starting up a new business. That could even be scaling a business. That could even be going to the gym, dialing in your macros or whatever it is that you need to do. Females, whatever you're looking to accomplish, this is what this whole channel is going to be about. And again, the only way for you to truly take radical action is by getting out of your own way. The way we do that is we focus in terms of what the identity is and who you are during that pivotal moment. So, for example, think about that individual, that identity of yours, whether we want to call it your 2.0 version, or as I like to call it, the C-type, or even for a lot of you anime guys, right? It could be Super Saiyan. Think about the way he carries himself, and in terms of what he does from the daily actions, as well as what those beliefs are throughout the day. Now, there's going to be moments where there's going to be a lot of challenges that do come up, and this is why resilience is going to be a very important principle that you're also going to have to apply. Perfect example in my case was, this is still my first week in Colombia. I haven't had any sleep for the past 5-6 days. I've either lost sleep by not getting any sleep at all, or I've only gotten 2 to 3 hours of sleep, but I've still got up and I didn't give myself any excuses to not go to the gym, to not eat healthy, and to not even, again, record a video like this, even though essentially I'm sleep deprived. Now, the reason why you need to be resilient is because when you give yourself that reinforcement, again, in terms of whatever you're looking to do, you're detaching from the result. Think about that. You're detaching from the result. When you put so much priority on a result, you're always going to give yourself a level of resistance, right? Usually that could be if you're wanting to approach a girl and try to grab her number, but you're thinking about the number itself. Your ego is going to get in the way in terms of what if she doesn't give you your number, or what if she laughs at you. Again, going to the gym. Maybe it's your first time going to the gym. You've never lifted a weight before. What are people going to think, right? When you put those things outside of yourself externally, you're removing the power from yourself internally. So this always ties back into your identity of who you are. And I cannot answer that for you, and nobody else can. Not your family, not your loved ones, not your friend. Only you truly know about that. And a very good exercise that I want you to do right now, as soon as we finish the video, is once we get off, I want you to go ahead and get into deep detail in who that person is. What time do they wake up? What do they do as soon as they wake up? What type of business are they running? If they are running a business, maybe you're looking to create music, maybe you're an artist, maybe you're an athlete. And you have to start dialing in that routine with belief that you're already that individual, okay? In Atomic Habits, James Clear even ties that back, that habits are always gonna be tied towards identity. So identity is gonna not only help carry towards your action, but it's also gonna be the self-belief that's gonna help you get the result that you actually want. So it's kind of funny, right? When you don't care about the result, you're gonna get the result because you're in your own power. So that is why, again, radical action with quantum belief is what's really gonna help elevate the trajectory of your life. And the biggest takeaway, guys, just do the exercise as soon as we jump off. Don't jump to the next video, because a very big mistake that most people do is they digest content. They don't allow themselves to actually carry that and apply it towards their life. So if you're not implementing it, you're doing yourself a disservice. And then again, you're gonna continue digesting self-improvement content, discipline, motivation, whatever type of videos you're watching, and you're going to continue to stay stuck with where you're currently at. And I don't want that for you. I want to be able to see you guys get as much as you want out of life, because we all deserve to really be the best versions of ourselves, and at the same time being able to enjoy life for what it is. It's being fulfilled. And if you haven't followed me on IG, you can click on my link down below. And what's really cool about that is you guys can tag along and watch the videos that I first posted in terms of my journey, so you can actually see my transformation and see that I'm clearly not only talking about it, but I'm implementing it myself. Again, I'm not a fake guru. I don't have any fancy equipment here. I don't have a Lamborghini that I need to showcase to you guys. This is raw and authentic. The stutters, whatever it is that's coming out of here, this is who you're getting, and it's perfectly cool. So follow me on IG and just be prepared for more content here that I'm gonna be able to show you guys to really step into the best versions of yourself and conquer life in all domains possible. Stay tuned.